Hey guys, it's me, Tatum Thrift Walker with Just Ask Tatum. I wanted to give an introduction before I actually show my first video because I feel like it's better if you know who I am. I was born and raised in Waycross, Georgia. I am 40 years old, and a lot of people don't believe me, which I think that's kind of a good thing. I have one child. His name is Joseph Manning. He's 17, and I'm married to my high school sweetheart, Michael Walker. He's the love of my life, my soulmate, my best friend. We broke up in high school and we got back together 17 years later when Joseph was 10. Joseph is a survivor of a traumatic brain injury. You can also follow him on Facebook under Joseph Strong and Justice for Joseph. My son was left for dead. He was hit in the back of the head and left for dead for 12 to 14 hours before we found him, and they still hadn't called 911. They partied around him and tried to cover it up. My son was a very athletic guy. He was a football player, a dirt bike rider. He rode horses. He was a sharpshooter. Basically, how do you say it? Well, he shot guns, and he was very good at it. Just very outgoing. He was almost a second-degree black belt in karate. It was over jealousy, and you can follow that to tell you all his story, but it's been a hard 2.5 years. He is learning how to walk again. No justice has been served in my son's case, which is very sad, but I will be using my platform for some of that as well. But I have been dancing and twirling since I was 4 years old and tumbling. I also started singing when I was 7 and also acting. I am an only child to parents who have been married over 50-something years. My dad is none other than Tatum Thrift, which is a genealogist, and he is an author of several books. He's also retired from the post office and also went to college to be a history professor. My dad is very outgoing. He's very smart. We call him the walking encyclopedia. When he retired, he actually started working some at Swamp Park, Okefenokee Swamp Park. He loved to do that. He did that in high school, and he did boat tours. And like I said, he's a genealogist, so he loved it. And one of the new alligators, after Oscar passed away, they named it Luther. So I think that's very cool. They call him the Old Swamper, and you will see him some on Rain TV, as I, told you guys about, and I will also post him on my platform. He will be telling stories and different stuff. I will also be posting his books that we are going to put back out for sale, and he is writing another one, so am I. I'm going to be writing 2 books. My first one is going to be a children's book about baton and just something fun for kids. And I always wanted one when I was little, and I'd always find a dancing one, but I could never find a baton one, so I thought that would be very cute. Also, I will be writing a book on the life of being a caregiver and, chapters of my son's journey and our journey together. And I feel like, y'all have all been a part of my journey as well. It's our journey, excuse me. So I think that would be awesome. I own a company called Okefenokee Sports Academy, which is home to the Okefenokee Diva Dolls. That is baton and dance and some tumbling. I took a break a little while, but I'm back. We also like to go do Dance to Magic, do a lot with Disney. We love Dance to Magic. It's just something fun, and who else wouldn't want to go to the happiest place on earth and dance? We'll also be doing some more with Universal, Nashville, Pigeon Forge, hopefully Disneyland, and New York. I'm very excited about that. That's coming now that the pandemic is over, or not over, but you guys know what I mean. That put us all in a very big bind. I also own Okefenokee Party Planning and Event Services, which we use a lot with our baton and dance too. We do like parties and events and stuff, and we have a lot of different characters. Every year we do like a bunch for Christmas, a bunch for Halloween, a bunch for Easter. Fall's my favorite. I also do a lot with my best friend. One of my best friends is Cindy White. She is also a son to Brad, which is, he has cerebral palsy from Danny Walker syndrome. I think that's how you say it. I might have said it wrong. She also has 2 other kids, Chad and Ethan, and she's been married to her husband for over 25 years. We like to travel. We like to go stuff. She's like my right hand, my assistant, and my friend in life. They call us Thelma and Louise because we're a hoot. I also have my other best friend that's been my friend since kids. Her name is Jamie McQuaig. She owns the Rankin Waycross and Salon Chavot, and she's also a producer with Randall Emmett Films. So, which I helped her with a lot of that. I helped work on the movie Watch Me in the River. That was the first time I've been behind the scenes in a movie, and it was freaking awesome. Randall Emmett is one of the best directors that I have ever seen. Once he gets in that mode, the directing mode, you're not gonna get him out of it. He does his job, and he is awesome at what he does, and he's a great person inside and out. Jamie has one kid, Lauren, and she's also my goddaughter, and she is also the godmother to my son, Joseph. Then we have Christy, which has been a gymnast since she was a little girl. She's one of the best I've ever seen. She did own club gymnastics for a long time until she moved to Florida in St. Augustine. She's still a gymnastics coach. She's also got a degree. She's worked with it's kind of like counseling, sort of, I think. Now, I might be wrong with that. She's a big inspiration to me. I looked up to her growing up, and I miss her terribly. There's also Michelle. Oh, and let me go back to Christy. She has one daughter, Sam. And Sam is just gorgeous inside out. And she has a little girl. And Christy is now a grandma. And to me, she's too young to be a grandma. And looks too good to be one. She's like a grandma. And that little girl is spoiled rotten. And she is adorable. Then we have Michelle. We've been friends since, high school. And she has 2 kids. And she is a school teacher. But she is a hoot. And me and Cindy have probably the most in common. Christy's more of the beach person. I'm not really a big beach person. Jamie likes the beach. So does Michelle. But me and Cindy kind of like, Disney, Universal. I'm more of a diva, I think. I don't think they'll disagree with you. I'm the only child, the diva. But I love all of them. And let me tell you something. Opposites attract, because we all have our own things that are in common. And the things that aren't, we just all balance out. And I just wanted to say something about them, because they are the best friends that a girl could ask for. And they always support me in everything that I do. I want them to know how much that means to me, because us supporting each other, and, that's just... my mom is Estelle Thrift, Lewis Thrift. She was from a town called Hoboken, Georgia, which is about 16 miles from here. She retired from Swisher Sweet, after 40 years. So, my mom loves her gardening. She's got a lot of ferns, flowers. The gardens are always beautiful. She's a hard worker, and they were raised poor, and I think that's one reason they gave me everything, but I have learned to appreciate a lot of things. My husband is 11 days older than me, Michael. He likes to throw that in my face sometimes. My husband is a foreman for a gas, a gas company, natural gas. I'm sorry. They put in natural gases. They work out of Atlanta, Georgia, so it's hard. He's on the road during the week, and I only get to see him on the weekends. But he's my best friend. He's my soulmate. He is the best dad to my son, Joseph. He's just a good all-around guy, and we've never really fought. I think we had 1 or 2 fights, and it's usually because of me. But he is the one that just kind of, he's like, whatever. And when we fight, or not fight, when we argue, it's funny, people say, because we joke about it. So we're like, shut up, idiot, shut up. So he spoils me as well, so I can't really say anything. I also own Boggy Bay Stables. I have a lot of animals, and you can also go on Facebook and look up Boggy Bay Stables. They are the loves of my life, besides my family, my son, husband, and my parents, and my friends. I love my animals. That's just a little bit about me, and I just want to let y'all know. And I was born and raised in Waycross, Georgia, and I've been around a long time. And I will say, by the time I was in 4th grade, I was 22nd in the world in one baton in my age division. my category. I was second in the world in two baton and second in the world in flag. I won a lot of beauty pageants. I started in beauty pageants when I was 5. I have done a lot in my time, and I have, I played basketball, softball, tennis, and in my freshman year in high school, I won the freshman tennis tournament, which I competed with seniors. I mean, I've had a lot of things, and, I've been very blessed. And, they say God don't give you no more than you can handle. I hope he doesn't try to give me no more right now, especially with Joseph. So, but he has been good, and my faith in God is my number one thing. So please join me in this journey as I come back with Just Ask Tatum. And this is going to be better than ever. It's going to be back just like I did full-time back in high school. And I just can't wait for you guys to see it. And make sure you go like Reign TV, REIGN TV. I'm going to be on that as well. That's a part of us. We're all together. That's on Facebook. Also, Justice for Joseph and Joseph Strong. Justice for Austin. That's a friend of mine. His son that was murdered. Boggy Bay Stables, and Okefenokee Sports Academy, Okefenokee Diva Dolls, and Okefenokee Party Planning and Event Services. So just stay with me, guys, and I hope you like everything you see. And I love everybody, and this is just something for me to stay in touch. So thanks, guys, and here we go. Just Ask Tatum. Guys, as I went back and I was watching my introduction, I said that Cindy was the son of Brad. She's the mom to Brad. So I just wanted to correct that, because I know y'all are going to be like, what? And she would probably be like, Tatum, really? Because she figures out everything that I say wrong. She catches it, and I'm like, God, I didn't catch that. Thank you, Cindy. Anyway, I wanted to correct that. So here's my introduction. I love you guys. And here we go. Just Ask Tatum. New and